iRacing, you wanted the best, you got them for abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
All right. Hello, race fans, and welcome to Monday Night. Is this Madness?
Mayhem.
Mayhem.
Roscoe gave us the permission, as of officially, I heard it on my ears, that he says, dude, you can keep it.
All right. Monday Night Mayhem here on Off Camber Television. This is where we talk pure tea crap about low split rookie drivers in various forms of racing. We're going to start out tonight with the street stock. They are at Charlotte Motor Speedway, and always a fun time. Unless the tracks have not updated on mine. Yes, they have. So, waiting to find a session to get into. We got Cafe Olé in the booth and also behind the cameras. And we also have Dustu 22, Jason Stewart. How are y'all doing tonight?
Good. Yourself?
Feeling very dirty tonight.
I
mean, we may as well get right into it. I mean, it's coming. We all watched last night as we got on Steve Meyer's case about, is it going to happen at midnight our time? Is it going to happen at midnight GMT? Is it going to happen sometime Monday? And apparently they had their break at 10 o'clock this morning, 10:30 this morning, and somebody flipped the switch and magically we could buy dirt. Now we just got to watch for the news headlines to read. You know, Steve Meyer shuts down iRacing and goes to Mexico or something.
Yeah, right. April Fools, bitches. All right. Looking like 9:22.
9:22.
17 in the race.
So
I gotta see if I can remember how to do this.
it's like sex. You'll figure it out quickly. 9:22.
You know how long it took me to figure it out?
You know what? I still haven't figured it out.
Oh man. But yeah, dirt arrives. Hashtag dirt arrives.
Yeah, so
Wednesday night.
Yeah, that's starting up on Wednesday night. We're gonna start that at 9, and barring the servers taking a total dump and being gone for several hours, I guess we're going to try it on the separate channels and then kind of group them together so you guys can watch the in-car views and streams of multiple people involved.
I myself, I know I'm streaming. I know Dustu streaming at twitch.tv/Dustu22. That's DASTEW22. Mine is twitch.tv/WestTheMess88. As always, believe our friend GPC, also known as Racing Jason 1 on the Twitches.
Yep.
He's going to be streaming as well.
Yeah, and we've invited Outlaw 77 to join us. So we got a really diverse group of streamers that, you know, range across. It's not specific to OCTV. It's just a bunch of us that are really looking forward to dirt. We're gonna try out the new digs and maybe have some fun and a couple of spills along the way.
I've also thrown out a couple of invitations on my side, people I know. My buddy Sean, that some of y'all have met, SW Seffi, does a lot of the iRacing crash compilations on YouTube. He's doing pretty good for himself. He's gonna try to come out and hang out. Haven't raced with Sean in a while, so it'll be fun. A couple of guys that I know take it halfway seriously, I've invited them to, even though we're still trying to have fun. But, you know,
Well, I mean, it's all about having fun, but to respect the limits of having fun and kind of spoiling it for everyone else. So I
Yes,
mean,
exactly. That's what I was
so
gonna get to.
the general plan is we're going to be setting up these hosted with a password for the viewers across all the streams. We can join up in meeting room and not really have to worry about people really being a jerk and coming in there and knocking people into the fence and trying to douchebaggery. That's what we're trying to
Can't
limit.
wait. I can't wait to see one of these cars mangled up. I want to see what kind of physics they got on that.
Well, you know that we're going to hop in the 410 sprints at probably Eldora, Falusa, and one of us is going to make sure that we're turned sideways, do that big tumble down the front stretch, and end up in the fence.
I'll probably be the first.
No, Wes is first.
I'll probably be first because I think I was the first one to flip the sprint car when we were doing those things.
Watch 1 and 2. You can end up in the stands at Volusia.
Nice.
Happened twice this year.
Yeah, I showed my buddy the one guy. I forgot where it was, but running non-winged 410s, and sat there, threw it into one, and the right rear dug into the ground and flipped him, and he pole vaulted over a 22-foot fence. And my buddy was like, "No, they can't. They don't flip that high."
They launch like street stocks when you collide them.
I remember that video. That was insane.
Yeah, they're qualifying right now. Got
Yeah, 2 minutes to go.
nobody I really recognize from the last couple of weeks.
Let's see if I can quickly run through here.
Oh, that's an
Ronald Larson. That's about the only person that I think was in last week. So some of these guys got better. Maybe they got better and found a job or something. I don't know.
I love watching these guys try to come into pit road.
Oh, and do the whole Jimmy Johnson style stop there on the 13th, right?
No, like before they even get to the entrance of pit road, they'll sit there and run the apron in 3 and 4, and follow the line and about hit the freaking wall going right there at the pit entrance. Because they're like, "Oh, here, all right, I'm going to pit road. Oh, nope, there's a wall there."
I'm over here wondering how they can flip the car all by themselves.
Talent, or lack thereof.
I was just saying, or they ran out of it.
So, Stu, you been running any NIS, man?
I missed the last 2 weeks, so I kind of gave up after 2 races. But I'm gonna try when the new car comes out. Probably pick it back up. Sounds like the car's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I noticed. The only race I've missed is Atlanta so far this year, and I'm not looking forward to Thursday night. I can tell you that much. I fucking hate Martinsville.
Wow.
I'm not even gonna attempt it.
I can't blame you. So it's a good thing that Dirt's coming out this week, because I think all of us can attest that we're just not looking forward to the next week or two of NISs. At least we're not paid to race, right? So we don't have to do it.
I mean, depends on who you are.
Well, it's true. We're not Ray Alfala either, so.
Yeah, right.
I like doing it just for the IR and the SR.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. I mean, I've hung out in the back for like 3 races now. Actually, Auto Club, I was racing a little bit racy in mid pack, but anyways, they have finished qualifying. Gonna let a couple of these guys get onto the starting grid.
Oh, you mean there's a starting grid tonight? My goodness.
Possibly.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, there they are. In non-painted cars. Thank you.
Even better.
Paints.
So they don't recognize as they come up through the ranks. Well, I'll let you take it away.
All right, on pole you got the 12 of Mike Moranci, Philip McCann to his outside, Hayden Vach, and third, Andrew Vreeland, rounding out the top 2 rows. Brent Woody, John Hayes in row number 3. Max Evans, Ronald Larson, Kevin Ardone, and Jacob Bobbitt rounding out your top 10.
I remember Bobbitt from last week. We made the John Bobbitt reference.
Yes, Joseph Cossack in 11th.
I'm coming
Roy
off my first win in
Watts
these
in
cars
12th.
last Tuesday.
Jeffrey Schuster in 13th. Poppy Dietz in 14th. Gary Bryan in 15th. Zachary Weaver 16th. And Craig Lawless is not with us. So he will take the automatic last place.
Yeah, motor swap, so they
Yeah,
disqualified him.
That's for a little while.
Tried to run his dirt straight stock tonight, and they just wouldn't do it. Wouldn't go.
Is that your paint back there on the 11? Or you didn't do a Folgers for?
Yeah, I did. I did for the B car. I didn't do it for anything else.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
say.
I usually pay a bit more attention to detail.
I'm showing 2 Folgers cars. It's from the 17 also.
Yeah, the 17 and somewhere up near the front.
17 looks a little bit more. Actually, the 11 looks a bit more proper.
Well, if it is mine, it'll have my name over top of the door. But I don't remember doing one for the street stock.
I'm trying
All
to get
right,
mine
they're
in
grabbing
PR so I
gears,
can make,
so we should be rolling.
And the 13 into the outside wall, trying to avoid traffic.
Yeah, I believe the.
Wow, we're in for some action tonight.
Oh, he's still in the wall. Come on, boy. 10. Oh God.
Why did he turn right on an oval?
Because he was loose.
Has dirt.
Yeah, but you don't do that on the straightaway, Jason. He turned right in the corners.
Oh, that's what you're gonna have to do at Volusia. Most people
Yep.
don't know the backstretch is actually curved.
Yep.
Yeah, I was looking at the track maps and all that, and I'm like, wow, I didn't realize that for Volusia.
Wes, did you really look at the track maps?
Yeah.
Did you notice that they're brown?
Yeah. Because all the shit is gonna be flying out,
Yep.
out the back of my car when I'm sideways through the turn at about 89.
I thought it was a nice touch.
Oh yeah. Little dirty dirt. Little dirt don't hurt.
Hey, can you get up there?
I'm gonna keep an eye on that 13 on this.
That 13 is going to be the wreck. So maybe I'll focus in on Jacob Bobbitt, John Bobbitt's doppelganger.
Oh, here we go. Pace car's off. Green flag is in hand and in the air.
Green flag.
Here we
Ooh,
go.
and the 7 making that Cossack just moving through the field now. This 10 off in the grass. Although the passing in the grass never happened, but you and I both know that, Wes.
Oh yeah. 7 trying to avoid the blinking 6, I believe that is, and 13.
He net coded right through him.
He's behind.
Roy, I'm just gonna wait for them to wreck.
There's 3 wide through 3, 7 into the 6, 6.
Oh,
Not-
they held it. How the hell?
I thought this was bottom split, Wes.
Yeah, they
What
came
kind of
mighty
bullshit
close
are
to
you feeding me? Oh, there's 13 and 16.
That was just a hit, though. But it's got to get better than this. Okay, I'm up with the leaders, the 1, the 12, and the 15. That's Bernice up in the first position. Buck, Voop, taking that spot over, and Vreeland looking to capitalize and maybe make it 3 wide.
Lead at 15 is that Budweiser car right behind the one here. One trying to make that outside lane work. Oh, 10's loose. 10's
Ooh,
loose.
10. Yeah, Gary Bryan, he's taking a trip through the grass, testing the off-road capabilities of that car. Oh, he's going to come right up on the track! Oh. Wow.
The 11 was involved. The 13 is dead. The 10 is dead. Well, he's still rolling.
Let's look at what that driver saw through the wind. He came through the grass. He tried to miss the Legends Oval track, and then he didn't even make it to the wall.
Oh, no,
I
he
don't think
flapped
he lifted.
it.
Do even lift, bro? Oh, the leader got it around.
4.
5.
12 has checked out. 15 got turned by the 1, I believe. And that takes out. Oh, 6 got hit. 5 is still all over the 6 up here in the front stretch.
You came up in the and that's what caused.
I think this is the 12's race to lose.
Yeah, I mean the 12 has what, 3.5 seconds on the field.
Roundabout.
But you've seen what happens to that before. I mean, we had a race last week. He had what, 4 seconds on the field. He brushed the wall and finished 5th.
Yeah, this is true.
This is rookie street stocks.
This is rookie street stocks.
So I guess the action to watch, that 7 car of Kosick, he came from the back. He's up in second now. Purely accident avoidance. Max Evans chasing him down in the 9. And then the Zach Weaver in the 11 driving the Folgers car.
Hit them this time, or 9, whatever.
Who's pitting in? The 7 making a pit stop. Maybe scheduled for 4 tires? Who knows?
Maybe he might only take 2. The right front and the left rear.
Did we broadcast the race where the guy stopped twice for tires?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah. Why is it you guys don't have to stop?
It's video game.
Because we're not stupid.
I guess he wants realism involved in his rookie street stock, so he's...
Something happened.
Certain people will correct you on this. It's a simulator.
And you heard it straight from the field. It's a simulator, not a game.
13 hit a wreck. He's on pit road right now.
A simulator.
Yeah. He's coming back out in the track. Oh, he stops at the end of pit road and resets. What, about a minute 47 for the tow?
Oh, roundabout.
He's going to come out next caution, I'm sure of it.
Trying to find something decent on the track.
Well, yeah, the 11 car of Weaver, he's catching up on Evans pretty quickly there.
Yeah, I get you know.
Ooh, big run up the hill from the 8 back here.
Yeah.
John Hines going around him for the 6th position.
Poppy Dietz. I wonder if that's any relation. Well, I was thinking Lester Dietz that we raced with in the B class.
Actually, if we work together, we can catch them.
Oh, I love the chat right now. Oh, man.
It's gold.
No driving. Beep. Hold your line, stupid. Quick round to 15 on lap 2, stupid.
Well, this
Can't
is
even
the.
understand what you're saying.
It's not only open mic. We've got the sound turned on for the audience to hear. So it's even better. We don't have to paraphrase about somebody questioning the lineage of them and one of the family pets.
Yeah. You inbred fuck.
Yeah.
So far.
Stu, weren't you bringing up something about? We were talking during 11 getting out in the apron. We were talking. Was it what state was it that had more inbreeding than Arkansas? Massachusetts?
In West Virginia?
West Virginia. Yeah.
I'd guess Virginia's or Kentucky.
West Virginia, get it straight.
Hey, you're not clear.
Ooh, somebody's off-roading dirt early.
Yeah, and I'm watching Roy Watts in the team car Folgers there.
That's kind of hoping to wreck.
To catch up on Larson here. We'll see if he wrecks him coming by.
I was all the way down on. I was almost on the apron, and he just comes straight down.
Man, it looked like he's... Oh, no.
Oh, you got to call on him, buddy. Unless you're watching the same thing as me.
Yeah, I'm watching 17.
Oh, I'm watching the 13 come back out on track.
Oh, no.
I mean, Jacob Bobbitt's going to lose more than what his brother John did. He's going to run the apron. 10 to go.
Everybody's getting spread out.
Oh, not for long. That 13 is deciding whether or not he's going to re-enter the track or just turn next 10 laps on the apron at about in third gear.
Yeah, 7 was about to wreck the leader. Oh, he's slowing down in front of the leader. This is looking a little intentional here.
Oh, this gets better. Oh, 13. Oh, it's between the 7 and 13, and
7 and 12.
that was the that was the 13 waiting for the 7 to come around. The 7 was going to have it the 13, and congratulations to the 12. He got by the whole thing. The 7, obviously a faster car, but he's like almost a lap down. So, oh, and he slows down again going through 3.
Oh yeah, you're getting protested for that crap.
Yeah, this 7's got a vendetta
What
right
it is,
now.
this junkie.
I heard some crashing
Oh,
going
thank
on.
you.
That was second and third place, I think.
Yeah, I was expecting to get it.
Oh,
but I was,
yes.
like, right
Oh
in
yeah,
front,
I'll
so I don't
back
think
up on that one.
he did it
Big
for
junk.
All you hear is the crash. Oh, it was on the backstretch, and
Play.
that was a nice tumble by the 11.
7's an idiot.
So, well, you know what?
The leader slams on the brakes.
Bernice is the smart one. He, I think most of us would do that. Just, you know what? Hit the brakes, let him go by. You've got a hell of a lead. He's like 9 seconds over second place. Just let him go. Drive the race. 8 laps to
Yeah,
go.
you want
Win
to
it.
say you're bad because you know I'm going to protest.
It's amazing anybody ever gets out of these things anymore.
Are you telling me you never had your run-in in rookie street stocks where you wanted to just totally destroy somebody's car?
I ran Ricky Street Stocks for a year and a half because I couldn't
Ooh.
afford to buy any content. That's your answer.
Okay.
That's when I started watching you, Wes.
Oh, the 1 up into the 7 and takes him out. Dude, Nimcross, if he's watching right now, spare yourself some emails and just take names.
Should have gotten it for a car that was going to go high.
The 7 actually recovered from that.
Yep. And the 12 coming up on his back end. Now the 12 now Bernice is
I watched very well, but
in a precarious position there because the 1 wants to get back up to
watched
the
it turn
7.
left and then turn it right, so I know
Oh,
it's
here
not
comes the
perfect.
one again to wreck somebody. Hey! Nope, he slowed down. He's waiting on somebody. Who's talking crap?
Or he's hoping that in 6 laps they can make it around again. I don't know.
Probably waiting for the 7.
There's a lot of people upset with the 7 right now. I mean, the 7 charged through the field, but I didn't see him do anything wrong.
Well, let's see it from the inside view of your car.
5 to go.
And the funny thing is that there's guys that are sitting there on cameras talking
It
shit.
looked like you got loose.
You need SR to get out of rookie street stocks. You're not getting SR if you're sitting in the freaking pits watching the cameras. So by the time they get in the next race with this guy, I mean, you fast track at what, a 3.0? By the time you get in another race with this guy, he's going to be out. He's going to be off to the D-land.
13 just tried wrecking the 1. Missed.
Horribly.
Well, he turned right at the start. He ended up going through the grass and taking out 5 cars. And then what? He went to the end of pit lane and reset?
No, I think that was the 10 who did that.
I thought it was 13 did. Oh, and the 13. I'm just watching him turn circles out in the middle of the Legends Oval here. What the heck is he going to do? Oh!
believe he is
I
finally got
I
it.
think he finally got a 17X. I was just going to say that. Okay, so our leader right now, Mike Bernice, led 16 of the 20 laps so far. 5 seconds ahead of the 3 car of someone we haven't talked about at all. Kevin Ardoin?
I'm thinking Ardoin.
Ardoin, okay. So he's in second place in 3 car, kind of been minding his own business by the looks of it. I mean, he's got some nose damage, but I think that had to do with an earlier incident. And Philip McCann, full 10 seconds back of the leader. Another green and black car.
The 7's
doesn't look
trying
bad.
to use an apron. 2 more laps for the 12.
And the leader absolutely terrified to get by this 7 car.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think 1 car, if you get
He should be
nearly,
more worried about the 1.
yeah. If
Yes,
get
he should.
nearly and try and wreck, have another
Here we go. And
Oh, and I got that one. And it looks like the 1 has been disqualified.
Did you see what the 1 said on text chat?
No, I unfortunately I can't.
7. Damn, my bad, 7.
Hey, replay.
Oh.
Dude, I have never seen such a cut tire in my life.
So 2 to go.
I'm afraid we won't see him around much.
I got a feeling that it's going to be more than this chat that gets banned after this one.
I'm smelling IP.
And I know that Nimcross knows that we do this, so I imagine if he knows his bottom split, he might come back to the broadcast, just watch it, and be done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ooh, we got a smoker.
Uh-oh.
3-car, second place.
Not good as the 12. Mike Vernice is going to take a checkered. You're in Charlotte.
And fireworks go off.
Forgot about the fireworks again.
Same here. I thought the 3 was blowing up. More.
Well, that's just a barbecue for afterwards.
One hell of a blow-up mechanic, I can tell you that much.
I wonder if they're going to have fireworks at the dirt tracks. I imagine so, but you never know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Midnight. All right.
your finishing results.
Finishing on the top of the not a lap down, prick people. So, Mike Ronisi, sure, whatever your name is, dude. You won.
He's a Florida man. That's first. I think that might be a first
Kevin
on the broadcast.
In second, Philip McCann. Third, Brent Woody. Fourth, Ronald Larson. In fifth, Roy Watson. Sixth, and Hoppy Deets gets into the 7th position. Everybody else needs to step back and reevaluate your life here on the simulation, and maybe take a sledgehammer to your wheel.
Or get a wheel. You never know.
Or get the Xbox controller out of your butthole.
Stop playing on iRacing mobile.
You call that mobile.
I should have saved the replay one of these if you haven't already.
I've already got out.
Same here.
Okay. I was thinking for video down the road that would have been priceless, but I missed and didn't save it.
I'm sure there'll be more.
Oh yes. You got to know. All right, we got
Yeah, we're gonna have about 3 minutes until the next one. So
what would this be? We are looking at the pickup cup at Phoenix. There's always a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
A lot of legends at USA, but those never turn out too good.
They've never gone well.
Fixed National Series at Iowa.
I was kind of hoping we'd have like low split A open or A fixed that we could go to. Sorry, it's the truth.
We have nope.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a pickup trucks at Phoenix. It's what, the 2007, correct? 2008.
2008.
Okay.
All right. Well, I was about to
what's
sign
that?
up for that shit. No.
You want to sign up for it? I mean, by all means.
I wouldn't be on bottom split.
True. God forbid that when dirt comes out, those guys do not. That we don't get our I rating that low. We end up with them. Oh wow.
Yeah, about that. It's gonna happen.
So what are you guys' plans as far as like we know that iRacing is going to bring it out to the dirt being part of the oval license for the 1 or 2 series that they bring out. Are you going to run them, or are you going to wait for the separate license, or are you just going to drive cautiously and feel things out for a race or two and make that decision later?
Probably the latter for me. So you're thinking, I've been trying to work. Getting my IR up. I'm back to over 26 again, and I'm gonna lose a shit ton between Martinsville, Bristol, and Richmond over the next 4 weeks. So, well, not so much Bristol because I actually like Bristol, but Martinsville and Richmond is just gonna suck. And I had a really bad week at Auto Club. I think I only finished in total 2 out of the 5 truck races that I ran. And only finished the NIS, and I think I finished 1B. So I barely finished half my races last week. I'm probably going to stick to the unofficial stuff and do a lot of hosted myself. Just to get some, put some feelers out there. And I don't know if you can do it. Hold on. Let me see if you can do that. If you can set an IR. Hold on. Go to the next tab. I'm sorry. Hold on. Yes, you can. I'm only going to allow people with an iRating between 15 and up,
Yeah,
and at least a C-class license.
I'll let Destu answer that question, and then I'll get back to your little point about that. So Destu, what's your plans as far as when dirt comes out? You gonna let the two licenses work their way out? You're gonna wait for the separate license, or
Most likely let it work its way out. I mean, I'll try it, make sure I don't suck too bad, and if I got a chance to run mid pack, I'll probably run some officials.
yeah, I'm gonna fully wait for the new license before I do it. Now, Wes, are you saying that if someone has a 2700 oval asphalt iRating, that they can drive dirt with a shit?
I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. If you put that limit, that's what I was getting at. When you have that limit in there, you don't know. So to make it a C class license or higher, I can understand it. Or weed out so that the rookies can't come in or something like that. But to turn around and make it an iRating based, I don't know.
Well, see, my figuring behind it is, I know there's a lot of good people down there in 1500s.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, between 15 and 1800, you hit that leveling out point.
Yeah. I'm all the way up here at 26, and I'm racing against a lot of good guys. And about where I'm at is when everybody starts letting their ego take over.
Right.
So between 15 and whatever the hell my iRating is, I would say between 15 and 3,000 is where the sweet spot is in iRacing. That's where the majority of the people are.
The majority of the competent people, yeah.
Yes. So, I mean, I could go and do it, and if I don't put a license restriction, somebody in that in the street stocks, been racing street stocks for like a month or something, and they can have their IR, up to 18, 19 by the time they come out, into D class.
Yeah.
So, because I mean, it's always getting calculated.
Right. I don't blame you for having that thought. It's just if you started to say 2100, well, the Stu would get into your sessions. I wouldn't.
Now, that's why I'm saying, around 15-ish.
Yeah.
Because.
And the session is 128 that I picked up.
128. All right, cool.
All right, Johnny.
About where I want. All right.
Yeah, as far as our OCTV league is concerned, we're probably going to start it up. We just haven't figured it out. I mean, we've got to let things sort itself out before we make a decision what car, whether it's going to be the sprints or the late models or what everyone's going to do. I mean, there's obviously going to be a dirt truck league. And me personally, I'm not into the whole truck thing, but I race them. But, Wes, I know that you're big on trucks. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just everyone's got their own thing they like to do.
I'm going to try them at all three tracks. I'm going to love them at Eldora because that's probably all that I'm going to run.
Well, I mean, Hosted will be full of them on Wednesday.
I'm looking more late model.
Okay.
I think that's where I'm going to stick. And, break out the sprints every once in a while.
That's kind of where I was talking with Racing Jason today. I'm like, what are you thinking? And he's like, the dirt late model. Like, I'm kind of thinking the same thing. I know, Stu, you love your sprints. I mean,
he was AFK.
Oh, he's AFK.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he likes sprint cars, but I think that's going to fall into the same fate as the pavement asphalt cars. Whereas to be really, really popular, you can hold it flat out around Eldora. But you've got two tracks that they really excel on. When he had brought it up, at Williams Grove, you're going to have to back out of the throttle and use the brake. And people aren't going to like that. At USA, you're going to have the same thing. It's going to be like driving the current asphalt car at a place like Stafford or Thompson.
Well, see, what my deal is going to be is you're not going to see many 410s coming.
No. I think both of us can agree that we're probably going to sit in that middle tier, and maybe a couple months down the road, 6 months down the road, whenever leagues start up, once we get comfortable with it, because we even found with the asphalt sprint cars, the majority of the leagues were putting weight penalties into it to make it seem more like the smaller engine.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm probably going to go balls deep in the late models. I'm looking at running the super late.
Yeah.
That's
And-
where I want to run that.
And that's something that both of us, we got experience with Sarah running the super late models or late model series. That's kind of the fit.
Yeah. Well, see, with pro late, you would be looking at the pro dirt.
Right.
Yeah, whatever. The limited,
The limited, I probably won't ever touch.
I mean, it depends, because I'm thinking where the majority of the races are going to be are in the bottom two tiers of both cars. I'm thinking
Right.
the limited because of how underpowered it is, and the pro because, it's not, super.
Right. And
But-
the bigger the engine, the more sideways you got to put them around the corner, or
Yeah.
they have the tendency to go.
Yeah, so, I mean, you're going to see the, 305s, 360s?
Yeah, 305, 360, and 410.
Yeah. 360 is where most everybody's going to be at.
Right.
Not a lot of people are going to run that 410.
I don't think so either.
I just have a feeling.
Maybe for special events and stuff like that.
Third,
Ooh,
10.
10. Stops at the commitment cone. Gets the wave through.
But,
But you're thinking the same thing as me. I mean, I'm kind of surprised because I thought everyone was going to say 410 wing sprints, 410 wing sprints. I'm thinking to myself, sprint cars at USA in the asphalt are just mind-numbing. You get out into a track like Indianapolis Raceway Park, they're great.
yes.
But, or even Bristol with the high banks, it's fun. But you go to Stafford, Thompson, Oxford Plains, and they're a handful. South Boston at night or Irwindale, they're a challenge to drive. So unless it becomes your main car, it's not really something you're going to invest a lot of time in.
Yeah, and something that's going to happen, and iRacing is going to have to get the fuck over it, is we're going to have shorter tracks
Yeah,
than what we're getting. Because it's not going to be a true dirt experience. We're going to have
the 3/8, the quarter mile, the 5/16, yeah.
We're going to have those. Don't get,
Well, and maybe they've got plans for that because they've only got the 3 plus the fantasy track now. I imagine they will find the smaller venues.
Well, see, they do still have a surprise up their sleeve.
Was the surprise spoiled with the 2018 Camry that's coming out?
No.
Okay.
I think it-
No, they pretty much announced that they were going to do that last week.
Okay.
Or they were trying to make sure that it got into build.
Yeah, it was officially announced today. Steve Myers had said, yes, it will be in the build.
Yeah. Which, I mean, you got to think all it is cosmetic because...
Yeah, and that's all it
Same
is.
arrow.
I think they're making some aero changes or some rules package changes as well. But that's across all of the cars.
Car drivers are
Yeah.
talking
Now-
on Facebook.
See, I was talking to my dad about it. You know how the Toyota's got those right under the headlights in between the grill. It's got them fucking fangs.
Right.
Do you think that's why not a lot of Toyotas are up front unless they are the leader? Because the Toyota's been struggling this year. Not as much as Chevrolet has, but...
Well, the conspiracy theorist in me says that they cut Toyota some slack to make sure that they stayed with NASCAR, and now they're back to a level playing field. I don't know.
Could be right.
It could be a number of things. I mean, they do some tweaks and tuning in the car. I know we had the conversation over the weekend about McLaren with the GT3s detuning the car. It could be a case that they've made rules package adjustments on the Toyota to just make them not competitive. By the way, we have a race going on apparently.
All right, here's your starting grid.
What'd you say?
You got Mike Sharp on
Say
the
you live in
pole, Scott
Florida.
Ford in second,
I
Billy
forget
Bill
something
third,
you-
Grayson
yeah,
Highbond
like I want-
in fourth,
like
Marcus
5
Steele
States.
in fifth, Spiros Barlas
Like, yeah, I
in
want
sixth,
to go
Seth Ainsley
for
in
business.
ninth, Joe Wynn eighth, I completely.
Yeah,
It was
I
Seth
live in
Ainsley in
Florida,
7th, Joel Wynn in
and
8th,
David
Chris
Steele,
Sawyer in 9th, and
he's a
10th is
Verizon, he's
Mark
raced
Chevalier.
Xfinity,
Ronald
ARCA,
Goodrich in
many time
11th.
USAC
12th
champion,
is
going
Ming
for
Hao
his
Chin.
100th
Oh
win.
boy.
Died here at the
We saw him last week.
Brent Y. Singer
Real life.
in 14th. 15th is Thomas
Yeah, real
Anderson.
life.
Blake
It's
Andrew in
happening this
16th.
Saturday.
Tracy Drummond 17th. Brent
This track?
Runge in 18th. 19th is Nancy L. Williams. Mark
No,
D-
DeSoto
blah, blah, blah.
Speedway in Tampa,
Danielian.
Florida. Racing in his real
Danielian.
sprint car.
Okay. And 20th, 21st, Andre Heidstra, Brian Hickman, Matt Cole,
Not
Andrew
happening.
Yoder, Stephen Bahin, Joseph,
He just
Bonte, Tommy
got
Elliott,
spun
and
around
Kenneth
and actually the
McCoy
car
are going
tipped
to
and his head
round
hit the
out your
wall.
field.
You can go to Facebook and look David Steele's death or whatever, and there's 2 killer videos on it. Really, actually, with his daughters next to him, it's pretty gut-wrenching.
So they're talking about
Yeah.
a video where someone died being a killer video? Really?
Yeah, they're talking about
David Steele, I know. It's just the wording he chose. It's just so wow.
Copy, Tracy.
Definitely not good wording.
no. All right, 24 is blinking like a Christmas tree as we are rolling here at the old Phoenix. Now, I wonder if they're going to charge us again for another fucking Phoenix. Because you know what they're doing with the
Can we
track,
get the
right?
fuck on?
They're making a new track?
15,000.
I guess that's a quick way to put it. I mean, they're not repaving it. They're completely changing it. It's kind of like they're going to bulldoze the whole thing and restart all over again.
Gotta go
Right
around now.
now, where the field is, where the start finish line is going to be at, the pits are going
I
to
hate
come
guys
up
who do that.
and past them into dog legs and take out about half of the dog leg, which you can't see it here because you have a lot of grass.
Right.
All the old shit over there.
Oh my God.
But
You may not make this race.
yeah,
You're
gonna do that.
flashing off quite a bit.
Now we're heading off into technically turn 1 next year.
And I'm going to have to focus on outside row because there's so much blinking going on with the 24.
Yeah, if you, this is your seizure warning. Pace car is off.
And they were almost 4 wide coming out of 3. Now they're 3 wide and they're getting into the back bumper first.
Go, man.
Ooh, car in the wall, truck in the wall. Ooh, hard in the wall.
Yeah, I didn't see what that was. That was
We're still wrecking.
Ming Hao Chen. Oh, behind him, Thomas Anderson. I'm losing track. These guys are moving so slow. That was Andrew Yoder.
Yo,
had-
how the fuck did you get all the way up there? Anyways, oh shit. Got 4, gonna lead that lap here.
God, I haven't been able to floor it yet. What a joke.
Wow.
Oh, we got the 4 coming back out. Right in front of the leaders.
Damn it, motherfucker.
Leader.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. At 24, all over the back of the 741.
He's probably inside of him too. Oh, he spins him.
Oh,
Got 4 around.
he got it around the 8, cutting across the track. The 741 pulling out a lot of cars. That takes Chris Chevalier. Oh, there's a nice one. Well, not so nice, but that was the 20. The
Ah,
Oh!
Holy.
Oh, I got to put this on crashes, I guess, huh?
I don't know who that was, but that was a big...
I missed it.
I think it was a 72. Tommy Elliott.
Oh.
Well, we got a car in the grass. Nancy Williams' unemployed boyfriend. And we got cars moving slow in the track. Ooh, no shortage of action tonight. Oh! Cars coming around the 7-7 driving really slow. And they get by without incident.
That was great. I wish I could be more energetic.
I couldn't see him. He was all over
Still in
me.
the front
He came
stretch.
back. He was inside my truck and he basically
Wow.
sent me sideways, just uncontrollable, nowhere to go.
And Mike Sharp's gonna pull this off
if
because
you're
you're blinking.
blinking, man, get off.
No, I couldn't drive with him. I didn't even see him. I had no idea where he was. Then all of a sudden he shows up. He's halfway through my truck.
7 up into the wall a little bit, letting cars go by.
Yeah, I know. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people that blink like that, just as a courtesy.
You would think.
You would think, but at the same time, if he knows that his connection is a problem, he's probably got voice chat turned off. So I can't see the text chat, but
It's like he's on a 33.
Oh, he's not saying anything.
right, he's not saying anything. So he's probably only got text chat. No one's texting him. He's just assuming that everyone's using the radio. That's the only thing I can think of.
I don't know. He's more schizophrenic than a time jumper.
Anyway, he wrecked me out when he came flashing back. He was on the side.
I mean, he should. It's starting to hurt my eyes looking at it.
And I mean, he was driving inside of trucks and things like that. So I would have to believe that he knows he's doing it. He just doesn't care. Ooh, and the 3 gets around sideways. Second place runs into him. That would be Weinbach.
Come back onto the track. What to say?
That puts Marcus Steele up in the second. Almost 2 seconds behind the leader there.
Oh shit! The fuck? This is a fucking second car just
18 laps to go.
I know. I went through it.
Yeah, me too. I'm doing. I didn't get hit.
Ooh, there's a wreck on the front. That is the one.
Oh,
Must have been the
one
guy I was
Brady
talking about, I
Radrick.
think.
Sitting sideways, backing up.
Look like someone's trying to hit him.
To be honest,
And he's
to be
rolling.
honest, if
What lap are we actually on?
17 to go. Lap 9.
Yeah. Good lord, man. Phoenix always turns out good.
Yeah. So my apologies to the viewers. I'm not focused on the leader because he's blinking so much it's throwing the cameras off.
Oh, this. Nobody yet.
And Chevalier going through pits for whatever reason, I guess to repair his car.
Change the draws.
Oh, we got a car on that inside inside of 4. I guess he's coming around for pits. Oh, he's coming out. Car's into the wall. It's hard to tell who's hitting the wall and who's just driving stupid.
Well, you can account for the better part of 75% of this just being stupid.
Yeah. I mean, there's no iRating involved. There's no SR involved. This is this kind of race you hear the leader pit road about 7 times over the race. That and Steele is coming up fast on Sharp there. Sharp trying to make his way around lap traffic. Lap traffic, the 11 truck of
Oh my gosh, so leader's blinking like crazy.
Ming Hao Chen. That difference now is just under 0.6 of a second. I mean, everyone's smartly getting out of the way of the leaders, but I think it's more to do with they don't want any part of his connection issue. That's going to put 5 on the lead lap.
Oh, there's a big wreck in the front. 40's around. I went through them. I'm back in the car test driving. They got unexciting.
You got.
There's a purple car to the inside out of turn 2 there. Couldn't see who that was. I believe that. Oh my god, I hit the wall.
You're not talking about
I'm
me,
out on the
Tracy,
track, too.
right?
Oh, wow.
No.
I'm over here.
I will call the action then.
Oh, big wreck on the front. Big wreck on the front. Big
Yeah,
wreck.
I can see the 11 just kind of parked it. Yeah.
13.
But I think I got the wrong setup in here.
Daytona setup works really well.
Oh, we're using Charlotte. Better switch that.
Oh, okay.
I was wondering why I went drifting into 3 and 4.
11 to go, 10 at the line. Your leader right now, Mike Sharp in the 24.
I cannot believe they're still out on the track. Just went by to 60, and he is tore up from the floor up. I don't think I had the right setup in this thing either.
And you're still faster than them, right?
Oh yes.
So Spiros, the number 6 truck, all in white, getting around some lap traffic. They're splitting the difference a little bit. Trying to cut outside. I don't exactly see what truck he's with. He's...
Or 15 mark, Livy or Salamander is skipping all over the map.
Just past the leader.
Well, the leader's not fast. I think everyone's just scared to pass him.
I went right through him.
And he's gone through a number of cars. I mean, one of the faster trucks out there right now is the 6 car of Spiros Barlas, who's...
Wrecking 3.
Oh,
72 up into the wall. These trucks are starting to remind me of those stadium trucks at this point.
$72 trying to push the issue, pushing really wide. 7 getting passed by the 8 right now. That's not for position, but the 8 needs to go. 7 locks him up, getting into the turn. He's on the wall.
Yeah, I can see that. He's just kind of sitting parked there. Does he reset? We got a number of cars re-entering the track in really awkward places. Front stretch just becoming a total disaster area right now.
4, almost off of 2, wrecking the 72.
Are we
Off
get
of 2.
payback's a bitch, and it goes on every race by the looks of it.
I think this is a better way to call these races, to be honest with you.
Call it a race from in the race.
That is the 167.
Andre Heidstra, who's now in the pits.
Hail Hedstra.
Heil Hydra, yeah. I'm just looking through the field here, seeing if we can find something that's going on. Because by the time you have 25 trucks out there and only 5 on the lead lap, there's action everywhere. But my timing screen doesn't tell me how far apart they are from other cars.
Hold it, 11.
Ooh, 11, going sideways.
Don't worry, I got it. Yeah, you're safe.
I'm going to roll around in reverse now. Here comes your leader off of turn number 4. Don't know what lap it is.
5 to go.
Oh, I'm in the wall.
Ooh, we got a car on the inside wall.
4.
That's 4 of Brian Hickman. Driving backwards across start-finish line. 4 to go. What does he do now? He's going to sit there for about 45 seconds, and then... he's probably going to reset at some point. Oh, he's going to drive way, way backwards. Notice he's got the black flag. And he keeps going like that. He's going to get disqualified, folks. This is what happens when you drive the wrong way around the track. Does he make it? He gets disqualified.
Good on him.
One of those things. I mean, we've all done it, right?
No.
No? You haven't driven far enough backwards on the track thinking, oh, it's only a couple hundred feet?
I've been backwards since the pit lane. I know I'm a spectator, but still.
Oh, you've been driving backwards, but not the wrong way around the track. 3 into the... Didn't catch what that car was. But he's up in the wall now. Dude just wrecked his race. 3 wide! And we're coming up to final lap now. Do you believe there'll be a demolition derby after this race?
I believe it already has been.
Oh. 24 coming up on the 3. The 3 taking a look to see if he can maybe add his mark on there. 24 coming through the other one. 7 stopping on the track in front of the leaders. That's only going to let the 5 catch up faster.
And here he comes, 24. Mike Sharp going to win here. 7, he's around on the front stretch. I'm going to hit him. Oh, to 40.
Whoa, into the wall. Well, that was certainly interesting.
It's certainly weird to be out here and these guys just driving through you.
And your finishing results.
All right, you're looking at Mike Sharp in first, Marcus Steele second, Stephen Bahane in third, Speedos Barlas in fourth, and Brent, Weinsteiger rounding out your lead lap cars. Rest of y'all, I'm at a loss for words. I've never seen so much stupidity in one place at one time.
At least not till later in this week.
I had to do it, Steven.
It's a figure.
I'm looking forward to it. At least that's a good coach.
Well, I mean, it's understandably stupid at that point. No one knows, right?
Yeah, that and these, this and those. You know, nobody knows.
Right? So everyone's going to be trying to do the same thing that Stu wants to do, which is pop wheelies at Volusia.
Oh, dude, I can't wait. You have no idea how rock hard my dick got when I saw that shit in December. It was like, whoa!
Oh.
Please.
Speaking of which, I'm going to run our little ad for Wednesday night. Give us a couple of seconds here.
I'm glad you took it that way. I'm good.
iRacing, you wanted the best, you got them four abreast. Often imitated, never duplicated. The greatest show on dirt, the World of Outlaws.
And we're back. So just Stu and Wes taking a momentary break because it probably scared the shit out of them driving with those other guys. So what we have coming up, Wednesday night, we're going to do our Dirt Arrives launch event for welcoming World of Outlaws and Dirt Racing to iRacing. So we're going to have multiple streams going. We're going to have a list of those streams through our off-camera website, listed on Facebook and on Twitter. And hopefully just have a good time. All of us just hop into sessions and feeling these cars out and see what you can and can't do with them. So I'm going to take a look what's coming up next. We're probably going to do another street stock for sure. And that's coming up. Yeah, there's more than enough we can do one of those. And then later on, we have, let's see, tomorrow night we've got the ASRS, or Sam Maxwell Customs Trucks at Martinsville, our launch event on Wednesday. Then coming up on Thursday, the Northwest Truck Series are going to Michigan. So we're looking forward to that coming up. Oh, that didn't go back right away at all. Wow. Technology. About a minute until the next session of Street Stocks arrive. I'm trying to watch two chats tonight. We're simulcasting tonight, Twitch and YouTube. trying this out because we want to start doing some of our races as multicasts. You know, for those of you that might prefer watching it on Twitch and not have to move over to YouTube or want to keep your Twitch handle, we're going to try and broadcast our events on both, as well as part of our commitment with iRacing Live is our events on Thursday nights that go there. We have to broadcast on YouTube, and that kind of leaves out the Twitch crowd. We want to make sure the Twitch crowd is looked after because that's kind of where our roots are. So these sessions should be up, if not very, very close to being going. So we got C-Fix. So, Wednesday is going to be kind of crazy because we're going to see, I think, 3 to 4 new series added in. So, I mean, when you look at it now, when you look at the official races screen now, it's gotten long, really long. So, I'm not sure what iRacing's got planned. I mean, that's a lot of stuff to sift through. I mean, I think there's going to be people that decide that they're going to do dirt or oval, or they're going to rule out doing, certain classes. Time will tell. I mean, there's series that really don't go official very often, and I don't know if iRacing has the ability to make certain series available only on certain days. You know, you've got the asphalt sprint cars and silver crown cars that really only go official 2 days a week. You know, if they could make it so they only turned up on that part of the schedule only comes up on those 2 days. You know, or same with the Formula One or the C-Class street stocks, or just the ones that have a niche crowd that only turn up enough to have official on set days. I know a lot of these series runs every 2 hours, but maybe it's time to look at some of these series only being run on certain days. If I get really lucky. There we go. Street stocks are up. We are looking at session 300. This will be interesting if Wes and Stu come back. One of these drivers call him for a spotter. Now, last time I checked, Trading Paints hasn't added the new cars yet. The discussion I've had with Stu, who's a little more in tune with that site, it should be ready by then. The other question is going to be whether it'll work properly that night or not. So we're going to have to plan out some stuff for our event so that the paint schemes come up properly.
All right, which one are you watching?
300.
What, the street stock?
Yep, for the street stocks. There looked like there was enough there that it would cover. So.
Yeah, we're gonna try to pass people on the lap car. That's how it usually works. Ram in the back of people.
And wow, he just admitted that over our stream. I'm gonna mute the chat for the in race only because I find it really distracting. I have a hard time concentrating on the race when I hear them talk. So practice is over, qualifying starts. So I was just discussing kind of out loud to the stream. It might be time for iRacing to look at some of these series to be run on certain days only, because they're going to be adding 4 series. Minimum 3, probably 4. That list has gotten pretty long.
Yep.
So I mean, we already know that with maybe with the modifieds, the silver crowns, the sprint cars, the Formula Ones, the there's really only certain days that they go official. Maybe limit the days that some of this stuff is official. What do you think?
It's worked in some series, but I mean,
On the other hand, right, you get something like the Lotus 79s. If they only ran on weekends plus 1 day a week, that would better their chances of filling the field, would it not?
it would, but it would.
Or it would probably rule some people out, right?
Yeah, it's just both sides of the fence. Some guys would probably like it, and other guys would be, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm just saying, there's so much overlap now, and
There's too much.
and I think iRacing had kind of recognized that with the initial idea that they were going to get rid of the open series or the fixed series and just mash it all into the CNIS. But that was probably the wrong solution, but the right idea to kind of condense some of these things down.
Well, see, what pisses me off is all the stuff I want to run is always, you know, when I can't run it.
Right.
You know, skippies. They always run the trucks fixed. They run every hour. Now, that's not as bad. Now, go to, like, say I want to run a K&N race. That's
Okay.
at 45 past the hour, and generally a C fixed or a skippy race will go a little bit past 45.
Series. What you're saying is maybe align the sessions so that you don't have to choose one or the other?
It would be nice. I mean,
Whereas, maybe make the skippies every 4 hours. Same with the trucks, but stagger them so that they're, at 12 o'clock is the trucks, at 2 o'clock is the skippies, and then the next truck race is at 4 o'clock or whatever. Or open the trucks up so they're not every hour.
not even that. I mean, what they could do, because those are the two most popular series on
Right.
iRacing, hands down. The trucks and skippies. Because of their popularity, run them every 30 minutes.
Yeah, most of those races you run 30, 45 minutes, or make it every 45 minutes instead of every hour.
That'll throw it way too much off. But like the least popular series, break them down. You had the SOF that where the SOFs are because of the forums.
Right.
Break them down to those and a couple extra races a week. Now the only problem with that is you got to please the European and
Yep.
Australian audiences too.
Yeah, because we see that the Indy Road and the F1 pick up, after midnight.
Yeah. So I mean, keep the fun series where they are, the non, existent series. And run your popular ones 30 minutes past every 30 minutes wherever you want to run it. And, because I can do, if I'm coming in at was it 10:15? No. I'm coming in at like 9:15 for a truck race. And run that, as long as that runs clean, you can get into the B fix at 10 o'clock.
Right.
And then you can run that. The bad thing about that is you run into, a gap of 15 minutes because you'll probably not finish within the before 45 passed.
Yeah, unless you're doing Phoenix, which you end up running into like 20 after. But that's besides the point. There's going to be tracks that don't coincide with that, but I hear where you're coming from.
Now, I like having the qualifying included in the sessions. Because when everybody first started, pretty much, qualifying was a separate thing that you did, and your time held up the whole
For the week, yeah.
Now
it's qualifying per session.
Yes. It's just a little bit too long because it used to be, a 5-minute warm up and then you go race. So you're racing by like 10:21 after, getting around.
So make it an 8-minute open qualifier without practice. Maybe people practice at that point. Anyways, starting grid is on its way up.
All right, Billy Bell's going to have your spot. David Farrell in second, Caleb Boykin in third, Zachary Weaver from the last races in fourth. You got John Hines, Nicholas Clayton, William Rocky, Max Evans, Craig LaVon from last week, and Jennifer Cunningham. And, you got Mike Runkle in 11th, Poppy Deets in 12th. Hayden Vach.
Ooh, Hayden Bach. We gotta pay attention to that one. The one is now the 3.
We got triple V's. We got Hayden Vach, Sean Verwise, and Mike Veronci. And then Roy Watts rounding out your field. I cannot fucking talk tonight to save my damn ass, dude. Wow.
Doing better than I would.
We were doing something earlier with Jason, and a name come up, and he's like, "Cafe, come up with the name." I'm like, I mess these names up worse than West sometimes.
Oh, appreciate it.
Well, I mean, we had GPC in the booth the one night, and we intentionally gave him like the European names. So I mean, that's maybe payback, right? There was the whole Giannini thing, right?
Yes. Oh my god, it was a dumpster fire.
Yep.
So bad. But oh well. We got over it. And they're rolling, gonna take a pace lap around this 1.5 mile D-shaped oval here, nestled in Concord, North Carolina.
So I'm right now focused on the 3 of Hayden Bach.
This guy is a weapon.
And he doesn't know how to use it.
I'm out on the track. I'm gonna follow him.
Oh, wow. Oh, and the other thing we get to look forward to, a pace truck.
Yes.
Now,
It's going to be out in front of all of my hosts.
yeah, it's going to be out front of all the hosted sessions. I mean, there's people already lobbying for this thing to be out in front of the truck series, so I imagine it will happen.
Yeah. And it's actually a nice looking truck if you put the damn badges on it.
Yeah, I noticed that too, that they took all the badges off of it. I wonder why they did that.
The 3 just blew up.
Are you kidding?
No.
Nope.
Barbecuing from the back of the pits, which will probably mean that he takes the tow, comes back out, and right when he's a lap down. So green flag.
Got off to a good start.
I got like a linear setup in here. I gotta quit.
Well,
I got a Lakeland set up on mine right now.
how do you blow up a fixed street stock?
You sit there and over rev the motor before you get to rolling.
A fuel
Like he
burn?
was doing. Yeah, trying to gain an advantage and blew it up.
Yeah, that 4 tablespoons really makes a big difference. Oh, the 7. 7 getting a little squirrely there.
The 7's the one the 3 had a problem with last race, isn't it?
I don't think so.
Oh, he's involved.
Oh, and he takes the 8 with him. The 7 and the 8 both getting unsafe pit entrances. The 7 and the 8 go into the infield.
They're trying to be firefighters.
And up front, you've got him 2 wide, Farrell and Weaver. Farrell on the inside, Weaver right behind him, and that one car of Billy Bell up into the wall.
3 wide.
With the,
I had to take the damn front stretch. Oh, 6 in the grass.
well, the grass don't hurt. It's coming off the grass that gets you. That number 12, Max Evans, looking for the apron and see how far he can dip down into it. The 2 of William Rocky coming on the outside.
We'll see.
Charlotte's one of those tracks you can run 3 wide if you feel comfortable. Oh, the 4 getting turned there. And that was...
Tough acting to acting back there.
That was Mike Runke.
Cunningham on it. Oh no!
Whoa! Oh, there were some people killed in that one. Well, was that
That was Poppy Deets.
that was Poppy that caused that mess? Big battle going up in the front here. We've got the 14 of Zachary Weaver, Farrell, Clayton, Evans, and Rockney, all running very close. Ooh, and the 12. takes the 5 wide, and the 5 and the 2 get into it.
And he's still flipping.
Who's that? The SD5. Nicholas Clayton, dead. KIA.
Well, I wouldn't say dead. He's in first, and he's resetting.
Oh, no, that.
Road to 12, underneath the 14, looking for that squeeze, and they're coming up on. Oh, how did the 3 get out of that one? Because I think all 3 of them were looking to wreck him. And now we've got David Farrell coming by the 3 car. The 3 car slowing down to a stop. And he disconnects and takes the tow.
Well,
That was odd.
That was... Maybe his dad came in the room.
maybe.
So David Farrell out in front by about 2.2 seconds over Zachary Weaver. Another 1.6 seconds to Sean Verwoes, I guess we'll call him. Sure.
That one. Go with that one.
There's no good battles to watch, so I'm assuming that Farrell is going to be catching some more lap traffic soon if they're that spread out. Same time, there's only 5 of them on the lead lap as expected. 14 to go on the back stretch. And I'm watching for the speedometer on 3 to go again, but...
Ew.
Max Evans in the 12, pulling out of the pits. Is he going to look for retribution?
It is very well possible.
We hit that driver on board with him. 7th place, a lap down. Getting up into the track there. You're going to hit 4th gear pretty darn soon. There we go. And he's got a car coming up behind him, which I can't see the number on that car, but... Yeah, that'd be the 6 of Craig Levon, who's... This is actually a battle for position.
Yeah.
So we're going to see if bump and run works for being a lap down.
Well, blocking keep position hasn't been working tonight, so...
Yeah, usually blocking, that works, what, once or twice, and then you get moved out of the way. You see a lot of that in the street stock action. You know, people blocking for, 7th place, a lap down.
Ooh. I don't know who that was, but I think that was the 11 just about came on to the track in front of the leader.
Yeah, and that 12 car is definitely slower than the 6. You can see it in the way that it's going. There's about 3 mile an hour difference. So he's holding the 6 up. Oh boy, this is definite blocking going on here. Craig Levon is looking to get in there, and 12 keeps shutting the door.
At least he's kind of making a smart decision there. Backed out.
Yeah, I think that if it was you or I, though, we'd be looking for a little tap on the left bumper there, or right bumper, and we'll take the 4X and get him out of the way, because 8X from the 6X from bouncing off the wall and hitting him and ruining the race, just not worth it. So at this point, I mean, the 6 either has to just back off and accept he's not getting around him, or move him out of the way.
Yeah, just looking through the field.
Oh, the pass in the grass. I mean, that 6 is definitely faster. I mean, on lap times, Yeah, 6/10 of a second. Okay, it's not showing on speed charts for last lap because, I mean, they're running nose to tail, but you look how fast the 6 catches right back up to the 12. 8 to go with Farrell still out in the lead by 3 seconds over Weaver. We're just sticking with this battle here because it looks like the most action is going to come out of it. And Zim is calling for blood. Which I'm sure is going to happen. Yeah, which I'm sure is going to happen the next time he catches up. That's right, Zim. You used to have to run Legends before you get the street stocks. Okay. Does he touch him? Oh, he did it. He went about it all wrong, though. He tried a pit maneuver from the wrong side and put himself in the wall.
He's still got some time.
Yeah, he's got some time. 7 laps to go. I mean, you give that little touch as you're coming down into the corner, it'll loop him around, and you just back out the throttle a little bit and swing around him. But he was trying to put him in the wall.
Battle for second. Off turn 4, 13 is going to cut down inside of the 14.
Oh, this is looking like a beautiful race here.
13 close to grass a little bit, but
yeah, I mean, well, you get half the tire out in the grass, you can run fine. It's when you get too much into the grass.
That bump though.
Bump draft. Some people can handle it, some can't.
They're running out of time.
Yeah.
Leaders will come to 5 to go here at the stripe.
Yeah, and this battle going on is 3.5 seconds back. The more they fight, the more that Farrell is going to get away. Ooh, 13, touching the wall there. Trying to narrow up the nose there for an aerodynamic advantage, maybe. And this track is almost like a super speedway to these cars because, I mean, you're flat out all around the track, and getting 5 car lengths back, it's really, really tough to catch that up.
Yeah, like I said, this is the Talladega for street stocks.
Yeah.
Even though you can run Talladega with the street stocks. Oh, the 14, I don't... Ooh.
14, taking a break from Sim there for a second.
Yeah, something.
14 getting real wide. We might see how the bumper run is done. Because that 13 is just... whoa! I keep forgetting these guys are like rookies and don't know what they're doing. Haven't mastered the art of the bump and run yet. This is when you see him come off a 4 and just throw it up and towards the wall and hope you can drive away faster. Especially in these cars, you want to hold up momentum. That stay a half a lane up and pay off coming down the backstretch. You're going to see it through 1 and 2 here. They're going to come out neck and neck leaving the corner, and then the 14 is just going to have such a run coming off. That's, car length and a half. All because he ran that half a lane higher and held the momentum. 3 to go. 2 to go when they get to the line.
And we're going to have smooth sailing for the 10 as long as nobody's in front of them, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, is he even coming up on lap traffic? I mean, that would be the only downset, and I see that the 3 really isn't in there anymore. Disappointed. I was looking for more action.
Yeah. Somewhere or another, but...
Yeah, it looks like that Verwise has used up his tires. I don't think he's catching them. Final lap.
Ben is a little excited.
I hope he Mark Martins this shit. Oh, I hope he Mark Martins.
They're catching a little bit. It's still almost 4 seconds. When I heard you hope he doesn't Mark Martin this shit. But people have been known to do that.
David Farrell going to win here. Industry stocks at Charlotte. Ah, fireworks.
Yeah, I mean, the top four were within, 7 or 8 seconds. Then you have Hines turning laps and forgetting there's a fourth gear in these car.
Pretty much.
So your finishing results.
You got David Farrell, your winner is Zachary Weaver in second, Sean in third, Mike Runkle in fourth, and John Hines going to round out the field of the lead lap cars. So the rest of them...
Give it to your 5-year-old to drive and post on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm sure that just do, you know the post I'm talking about, right?
Which one?
You want to give iRacing to your 5-year-old rather than race?
Oh.
Earlier this week, Steve Myers posted a picture of his younger daughter having fun with the I didn't exactly see which car it was. I think it was the dirt late model. And everyone was complaining, why the heck did letting her drive it? We pay for it, da da da. I'm thinking to myself, nobody's ever gotten a staff discount and given it to a friend or a family member. She's 5 years old. So what?
Her dad works for iRacing.
Yeah.
So get over it.
Yeah, exactly it. So it looks like
It has something different at least. 1 or 2 races.
you want to find like a Mitchell Qualls?
You got A Open in Martinsville. That's long. 150 laps. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's a long one. Yeah, I'm seeing what they got here in Hosteds. Sometimes they got some interesting stuff that you just absolutely would never want to run. And they all have passwords on them. SK's at Lanier. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna invade on the Hosteds.
All right, well, I reckon another trucker.
Yeah, we got about 3 minutes until the next truck race. So as all of you have found out, the store now has the dirt content. Three tracks: Williams Grove, Volusia, Eldora are the 3 tracks to be picking up, and then they've kind of cleverly disguised that you can buy 2 vehicle packages. One gets you 3 different sprint cars, and the other one gets you 3 different dirt late models. But they're essentially the same car, different engines. And I think the only difference in the streets in the late models is the bottom ranked one doesn't have a wing, but they all use the same paint template. So just do. How far along are you on your paints?
I haven't started because I'm hanging out with you guys.
Okay. So when the world asks them, where is his fancy paint schemes, blame us.
Exactly.
That's it.
I might get one started tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I totally get what you're saying, though, just do. I mean, we talked a little earlier about it. I mean, I started mine, but until you can see it physically wrapped around the car, to know those minor adjustments, to bend something, move it a little bit higher or lower, all you can do is really give it a general look.
And move it around when you ever can see it. I'm looking at the track maps. So I'm like
Oh, Indy Oval is at Richmond this week. I think I'll run a lot of that instead of Martinsville. That started what time? Didn't they used to put the times on for these sessions? What time it started at? I guess they got rid of it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because you know what I'm talking about. It used to show. Oh, there we go. It's in here. That started at quarter after. Do you want to hit the Indy fixed? 2 splits of 23 at Richmond.
Yeah, I guess we could.
I mean that you know why, because
Yeah.
everyone flat foots it around there, and you can't really more than 1 or 2 laps. So 469 will
Up in here and probably
Jump-
call it a night.
yeah. And this is the bottom split, and because there's only 2 splits, there is going to be iRating all over the place. Not quite as much as when you see a single split. I mean, I've found that sometimes I run those races at midnight or whatnot, where it comes down to 1 split of like 28 cars, and you get guys with like 500 iRating and then 4,800 iRating in the same race. Then number 1 gets taken out second lap. Richmond at night.
Yes. Yeah, at least I have a little bit of grip.
A little bit of grip. Just to be pushy, and then that arrow push.
Mm-hmm. Horrible on these cars.
That's probably the one thing I gotta say that needs to be fixed with those cars. Oh, what do you know? They're under caution.
Go figure.
On lap 5, they're under caution.
Wow.
Oh, I mean, you're surprised?
No, not at all, actually.
Okay, but maybe for some of the viewers newer to watching this series, no fast repairs. There are cautions, and if you hear you've got wheel damage, you may as well just hit Alt F4 and be done with it, because you've got too much damage. They're very, very sensitive to damage. Now, it's gotten a little bit better where you can bend up suspension a little bit and they'll replace it, but it takes forever to do. I mean, I remember a point in time where if you lost front wing, that you were done. And now they can do front and rear wings in like 20 seconds and whatnot. Straighten out some of the suspension parts.
Guess what I just thought of?
Run these.
What's that?
Guess what y'all made me miss?
Your Sarah race.
Yep.
Oh, just do. I'm so sorry.
It's all good. I was just thinking, I was like, hey, I got a race tonight. What time is it up? I'm an hour late.
Well, you jump in now, you might be able to catch up with Ty.
Yeah, you can't.
They got drop races, so
Yeah.
I don't even know where they're racing.
I don't know. I think they've actually got a broadcast partnership with someone, don't they? For those?
On Thursdays.
Or is it Thursdays?
Yeah. You part of the test crew there, Stu?
Nah, I didn't sign up.
Uh-huh.
I was South Boston the night. That probably was not too fun.
Okay, well, pace lights are out on the Mustang pace car.
But it
That'll-
wasn't 50 points.
Okay, now you're just making me feel bad.
Draft week will be alright. Alright, pace car is off. Jose Crescente.
The dude not from the the dude with the name that can't be pronounced.
Oh, these things are fast.
Oh yeah, they are.
Dead.
Death happens quick at this track. Well, I wanted to go here. So let's see if I can find box camera. Crashes. There we go. I'm just gonna automatically let this thing decide because the camera is gonna swap everywhere. So right now I'm on Craig Swartz in 3rd place. 1.5 seconds back of the leader. And now it's going back through the field.
Yeah, it's a lot of shucking and jiving
It
here.
kind of
Somebody's around. Got the 4th place car.
Jean-Philippe Levet. I didn't see what the other car was, but yeah, that ended both of their day.
Mark A. Walker. I think he was running in 2nd, to be honest with you.
I
He
think
got
that
the wall, slowed way down, and just got loose coming into 3 there and took the other guy out.
well, this track, because this, well, or at least what I find with the safer barriers, it becomes like wall glue. You touch it and you can't get off of it. So it drags the car down, and you're fighting to try not to get into it more, and then finally it hits that magic speed, it pulls off, and it swings right out into the track. Now the great thing about these races, though, it usually requires a pit stop. You just gotta hold on long enough for the stupid to be weeded out from the race. There's no lucky dogs.
Good luck on that.
There's
Oh,
a lot
I'm
of
sorry.
lot of laps left.
Yeah, they've done 13 of 118. We probably won't get to see the end of this race, but I thought it would be kind of interesting to feature something a little bit different once. I mean, next week it's going to be all dirt all the time, so. And we are going high split for our first series. I definitely want to either prove my theory right or wrong that iRating is not going to make a difference in dirt the first couple weeks it's out. Everyone's going to be just as new to it, and those who figure it out quick are going to do well. Although A Fixed and A Open may get a whole lot better when people start dropping their licenses.
Cool, quite possibly. That whole safety rating system needs a complete revamping anyway.
Yeah.
It's too easy.
To be even
License.
easier on dirt.
Well, that came in, I think it was NASCAR 3 that Papyrus had put out, and they started doing the whole online thing, and they had to figure out a way to do iRating. But I think the first couple of weeks it came out, people were wrecking out fields in order to advance their ratings, so they introduced this safety rating to hold the license. Right? Can you imagine that if it'd be like doing a carb cup or pickup truck, but for officials?
Yeah, I mean, I could imagine it, but
yeah, I mean, you get guys that are, 2,000, 2,100 running with you, but they're D-class licensed, running in cup cars. So it's definitely a flawed system, but until someone figures out a better way. I mean, they've got the Pro Series set out. Maybe make a farming series. You want to call it that?
yeah.
People that are established within the service. It's kind of an A+ license type of thing. But you don't get in it by safety rating. You get in it by, finishing in the top 20 in divisions 3, 2, and 1 of A or B or something like that.
It's A. That would be cool if they did a kind of like the same thing, but with the B and the C cars.
Right. To have like an elite group, not based on iRating, but based on standings.
Yeah.
Which you would think that the way it works, if you finish second in first split and someone else finishes second in the first split 2 nights later, it's worth the same points, but it all gets based on strength of field where the points get divided.
Yeah.
And not everyone really wants to run, high strength of field, high iRating races. So we've got, I'm on the 3 car of Fred Kusarek, chasing down Brandon Gill. And it's moving me all over the place. We got a spinner, Fred Kusarek. No wonder I was on the camera with him as being the exciting driver to watch. He spun out.
He got pushed into the wall, and I think that hurt his arrow a little bit.
Yeah, he's crabbing down the backstretch. So
He went into one. He didn't have the arrow he needed, and it just came around.
I would think that he's turning like 3 laps with the meatball up just to minimize his safety rating damage, and then there's a car up in the wall. I didn't see who that was. It looked like a Penske Marlboro car. Yet that would be the 10 of Brad Underwood, just kind of sitting parked up at the wall there, deciding, contemplating life, waving to the fans.
Hold on now.
And he resets.
Oh,
I
there
don't
he
know
is.
what happened there. He drove.
He
through
just kind of sat there.
and then nosed it into the wall.
Yeah, it was weird. I've got radios turned off. Maybe he'll come up with the, my screen froze.
Green went black.
Magically under caution.
As they always do.
Had a Windows update pop up.
Well, that tends to be the new thing now when someone does something really stupid. My screen froze. It's almost worthy of a meme now.
Do they IndyCars actually race here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be fun to go watch.
Yeah, the week
Thinking about it.
I'm gonna definitely give it a try. I'll probably do the midnight one.
No, I mean come watch.
Oh,
Well, see that.
that's
They
right.
don't have that grandstand back there no more. They tore that down.
Right, because once NASCAR, I don't think NASCAR even races there anymore, do they? Or maybe
Richmond?
they got one date. They had the Looney Tunes 400. Okay, they had the Looney Tunes 400, and then there was another one.
The Pontiac Excitement.
Right.
One's in the Chase, isn't it? Or is it before the
That's
Chase?
the cutoff. I was there last year for the cutoff. They raced Richmond and
Maybe I'm thinking Rockingham
yeah,
that they don't run at it anymore.
yeah, they don't run at Rockingham no more.
Richmond's a fun track in the K&N cars. Okay, so you're looking at me like I've got 3 heads, but it is.
No.
Richmond is a good place to go to on iRacing. I wish they carpet bomb it. Just take it out with Martinsville. Virginia's got too many raceways anyway.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Having a discussion, you know.
Isn't Rockingham, what didn't they hire like a WWE guy to do the promoting or something like that?
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, maybe
But,
it's a different track. I'll have to double check my sources on that one.
It was bought here recently, or it just went back up for sale. One of the two.
Okay.
Ever since they changed the J-Ski site, I can't do anything. with
Yeah, I
it.
don't even look at it anymore because it
I know.
doesn't make sense.
And
Fucking ESPN.
Like we're
Fuck
getting
you.
old, don't know how to work shit. How do you work this phone?
apologies for the lapse in the stream there.
Green flag.
iRacing just suddenly decided to take a shit on me.
See, we were talking about all these.
I was gonna say, the screen froze on me. Yeah. That was kind of weird how that worked.
These boys only on that 125 out of 130. I think it's about time to cut the losses here.
Yeah.
There'll be like 2 more accidents, and I'll probably go green the rest of the way.
Okay, so we'll cut it on that one. I don't see any. I mean, we could. There's really not, unless you want to cover something else. I really don't see much worth looking at. I mean,
no, not really.
we got
Carb Cup's going to turn into a shit show. 3 cars left at the top.
2 minutes until the A fixed,
Yeah.
which is going to be probably 20 or 25 car fields. So
I think we ought to call it for the night.
okay, so I'm going to let you give your final thoughts for the night. Obviously, looking forward to dirt.
Oh yes.
So let's sleep tomorrow night because you won't get any on Wednesday.
Nope. I will be up all damn night.
And how about yourself, Stu?
Pretty much the same. I'll probably be up at least 2 or 3 in the morning.
I don't think any of us are going to sleep. So, I mean, I've recharged my iRacing account for enough money on it that I could probably do 35 or 40 hours of hosted.
Nice.
I'll probably pop up a few too.
I hosted is going to, I mean, hosted right now. I mean, I'm going to take a brief look at it. What's going on here?
Just do 22, also known as Jason Stewart to some people. Dave Williamson, also known as Cafe Hole, and myself. We are OCTV, and we are out. Thanks for watching.